Hello there. Welcome to my views and news. Two new stories. Firstly, Fano and the government reached a deal. It is being confirmed who mediated the deal. Is the deal, the ceasefire, applicable to a particular Wareda? And can this ceasefire be expanded to other parts of the Amhara region or not? Secondly, Jawar Mohammed, a few hours ago, shared details of his visits of European countries. He's definitely leaving Kenya. Ethiopian government is forcing him to leave Kenya, it seems. What is his next plan? Let's start, viewers, with the first news story. Uh, Ethiopian official media is not confirming, but several sources on the ground, international aid organizations are confirming that the government, regional federal government, and Fano fighters have reached a deal, a ceasefire deal. The deal is limited to one Wareda only. Around a week ago, Buna Wareda health officials officially issued some statements. They said around 10,000 people are in dire need of food aid. Children could die, infants could die, women could die. They said that there was acute malnutrition in Buna. Two main reasons they mentioned: firstly, famine due to lack of rains, and conflict, fighting between Fano and the Ethiopian military. Last night, US embassy in Addis Ababa issued a statement saying that it is watching very closely the humanitarian situation in Buna, where people are in dire need of humanitarian aid. I did not see a statement on high level from the Ethiopian government. But after Buna Wareda, health officials publicly disclosed the gravity of the humanitarian situation. It seems that the two parties held talks, government and Fano. Buna is in Wollo, North Wollo. It is under Wollo command. Wollo is led by Fano commander Mere Wudjo and Colonel Pantahun Mohabao. Religious elders of the area reportedly mediated between Fano and security forces. Who was in control of Buna? Reportedly Fano. A Fano group was in control there. Military was not largely deployed to Buna. Religious leaders talked to both the parties. Fighting was ongoing. Military wanted to retake control of Buna, and that was one of the reasons that aid organizations had no access to Buna. Reportedly, the two parties have agreed on cessation of hostilities. Fighting has stopped in and around Buna Wareda. Both Fano and security forces have agreed on this temporary ceasefire. And yesterday rather, it was confirmed that 8 organizations have gained access to Buna, that they have managed to reach Buna with the supplies, and now they're supplying the much needed aid to the women, children, elderly of Buna. Firstly, good to hear that both the parties realize that people could die. Neither government nor Fano can afford to alienate people. Fano fighters receive support from people. Without people support, they cannot operate in the Amhara region. Military obviously does not want to alienate people. It is already being accused of civilian killings in military operation in airstrikes. So better sense prevailed and fighting stopped. Aid delivery has started. Can this ceasefire in Bona expand to other parts of the Amhara region? Because the region is destabilized. Problem is that the government does not acknowledge the gravity of the situation. Outsiders have to make the government realize. Americans stepped in, US embassies spoke, international aid organizations spoke. Then government had to talk to Fano through religious elders, and the two parties agreed on a ceasefire. I think both parties should realize that people are suffering, and the suffering of people should convince the two parties to find a way out. They've been fighting for around a year. Both believe that they can finish the other side, but so far they have not been able to do that. With every passing day, people's suffering is increasing. Let's see. Religious elders played a very constructive role. So we should encourage their involvement in mediation between Fano and the security forces. Secondly, was Jawar. We know is going to be expelled from Kenya. Ethiopian government intervened. It stopped Jawar from launching his book from Nairobi. Book was due to be launched on uh, Thursday, but reportedly, after pressure exerted by the Ethiopian government on Kenyan authorities, the book launch was postponed. Now, Jawar has announced his tour of Europe and America. In the next 1 to 2 weeks, he'll travel across Europe, and then he will travel to Canada and the US. On the 26th of December, Jawar will be in Germany uh, to deliver a speech there in connection with the launching of his book. On the 28th of December, he'll be in Amsterdam. He'll be in Paris on the 29th of December. In Norway, he will arrive on the 4th of January. In UK, he will arrive on the 5th of January, reportedly. And after that, he will visit Canada and the US, North America. It was announced by Jawar officially through his social media accounts yesterday. Will Jawar be able to return to Kenya? This is the question. If he is based in Kenya, from there he can definitely influence Ethiopian politics more than if he's based in Europe or America. Uh, Now it is being said that Ethiopian security forces contacted Kenyan authorities. Who is Ethiopian ambassador to Kenya? Bacha Dablet, the man who fought in Tigray war, led Ethiopian National Defense Force course. Senior former ENDF officer. He was rewarded and he was appointed as ambassador to Kenya, staunch supporter of PM Abiy's government. He played his role in convincing Kenyan government to take action on Jawar. But let's see, will Jawar be able to return to Kenya? That remains to be seen. Thanks for watching.